Morning, everybody. We're getting ready to reload some 38s and 357s. I picked up in a deal a nice little Rossi model 92 SAC lever action in 357 and 38 special. So we're going to load up some ammo today to fit this rifle, plus my Ruger Blackhawk 357. So we're getting ready to tumble about 150 357 Magnums and about 100 and looks like about 110 38 specials. So we'll get this set up and get it ready to go. Now, of course, in my other videos you've seen me go through this routine. Take the cap off and dump in the brass. Get all this brass in here. Turn the tumbler on. Some of this brass has got some green mold on it, and that's because it was in a leather shell holder. Now I've got brass, and I've got nickel plated brass. I'm just mixing it all together because I plan to do some reloading. Got some 357s, 38s. I just put in the 357s. Here's the 38s. Put all this in here and get it loaded up. And hopefully here in about an hour or two we'll have some nice clean brass. Ready to trim and load up some rounds. Just last night, as you'll see in my earlier video, that I had got a kit and converted. Camera here, converted my 3-hole turret press manual indexing into a auto indexing. I don't know if you can see the rod, and it's a 4-hole turret press. I don't have the factory crimp die yet, but got all that changed out last night, and it works very well. So I'm going to fire up the tumbler here and we'll be back in an hour or so, see how the brass is turning out. Okay. Been about an hour, we're going to check this, see what it looks like. A lot of dust. Now, there's the nickel plated brass. There's the regular brass. See if I can find any here that's had the green mold on it. It's all cleaning up real good. Just haven't found any yet that had the... Now this might have been one. You can see the speckles in the brass that where that mold was on there. That's the problem with putting brass in leather. It will do that to your brass. I think I'm going to run this for about another hour. That way I know for sure it's good and clean. And we'll get to the stage of de-priming and sizing. Okay. Tumble the brass. Strangle the media. Get all the spilled stuff up. Of course, I'll spill some more. And now we're sorting out the brass, 38s and 357s, putting them in containers. These are macaroni salad, potato salad containers from Kroger's, and they make a great container to store your brass in. Of course, I am using peanut butter jar, plastic, that's been cleaned. Put the 357s in. As you can tell, I've already filled it up though. I've got more 357s than I do 38s. So we'll go through here and keep sorting. We've got all the media out of it. And see, again, there's one of those pieces of brass that had a little bit of green mold on it from being in a leather shell holder. So you want to be careful putting your brass in something leather. It just get the green mold on it. Of course, Tumbler took it off, but as you can tell, Now they're spotted. I don't know if that weakens the brass or not. It doesn't appear to be any pitting or anything, so we'll just have to try and see. If anybody watches this video has had any dealings with that, it'd be great for you to leave a comment and let me know. Now these are mixed head stamps. Once I get these separated, I'll go through here and sort the different head stamps. Most of them are Winchester and Remington. But when you're reloading, it's always good to use the same head stamp for, like if you're loading 50 rounds, make them all the same head stamp. And because different manufacturers have, I mean, they're all dimensionally the same, but different manufacturers have thicker brass. So, I'm going to load up a good batch of ammo, try to do it all with the same head stamp. Okay, now I'm going to take my trays, try to put all the nickel plated same head stamp brass together. So you know, this takes a little bit of time because you got to go through, you got to read your head stamps, and of course nickel plated, I mean you can tell that real easy from the brass, but just making sure you got all the same head stamps is the main thing. And like I said, most of this nickel plated stuff was Winchester brass, so getting it sorted, you know, won't be hard. Like right there's a Federal, so it's Winchester, so I have one Federal in this batch, but most of these, like I said, they're all Winchester. I try to keep all the same head stamps. You know, if I'm loading up 50 rounds, there's another Federal. If I'm loading up 50 rounds, I'm going to have 50 rounds of Winchester head stamp brass. So I'll continue doing this and hopefully be done within half hour. I'm planning to load some Sierra that was given to me, 110 grain hollow points in the 357 Magnum. May load some 38s, and then I'm going to load some up with 158 grain lead bullets, already greased or lubed and sized. These will work in 38 and 357. They're hard. And a box of these picked up at a shop was 100 of them, 158 grain round nosed, $10.99. So, and then of course my buddy who gave me the lead melting equipment had some bullets that he had gotten cast. These are see, I weighed these. These were 175 grain flat top. There's 50 of these. I may load some of those up. And then the mold that he gave me when I get ready to get into casting bullets, these are wad cutters. 145 grain. So, but I only have 4 of these till I get some lead and start casting some bullets myself. I do have the mold for those. Got them all sorted, but don't have really a complete set of anything headstamp wise. This box here, there's 46 Winchester, and I stuck 4 Federals. These are the nickel plated brass for 357 Magnum. Here I had looks like 41 Winchester 357. Here I had 38 Federal 357, but of course 6 of these are nickel plated brass, the rest of them's brass. And then we get down to the 38 Special. Here I've got 30 Remington, and here I have, now this is all Winchester, but we have 33 that are nickel plated brass, and then we have 17 that are just regular brass. And here I have 50 of just mixed brass. You've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 Federal, 24 Federal, and 7 of those are nickel plated brass. The rest of them are regular brass. There's 1 lone Winchester stuck in here. Then I've got 15 PMC, and then I've got 10 Remington, and 3 of those are nickel plated brass. But I'm going to load some ammo. Okay, I've got 100 rounds 38 Special, deprimed, all but one. So I need to get it deprimed. Okay, easier way to clean the primer pocket. Nice and clean. Last 2. And there we go. 100 rounds, 38. Primer pocket's clean. Nice and thin. nice and shiny where it's trimmed. Down to the last 3. The jaws just right. That's the last one. Ready to load. Now we're ready to start priming and loading. I'm going to check powder was dumped in. Okay, that was the first charge, so we're going to run it again. Coming out 3.2. Okay, here we go. Prime. Charge. Make sure there's a charge. Bullet. There we go. .158 grain, 38 caliber, lead bullet. So we'll go through the whole process of, don't have a factory crimp die, so size, decrimp, prime, charge, seat the bullet, and roll crimp. Here's number 3. Factory or roll crimp, not a factory crimp. Primer, flush. So we're ready to load up 100 rounds.